Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, there we all are. Hello. Hello. Okay, so hi Ash and Tash. Hi Chloe. Hi Charlotte Marie. Hi Gabby, Angela, Samantha, Kaylee, Samantha, Carol, Jane, Alicia. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Are we okay today? Hello, 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 hello. Good. No. Microphone's on. Hello? Can you hear me? Yeah. Your volume's up. I was going to say. No, we are not taking any more orders for tonight because it is a shorter live tonight. So yeah, we're not taking any more orders, so that I have taken the Easter treats off the website for today. They'll go back on the website booking in for next Friday. So we're live tonight. Then the next time we're live is the next Friday, which is Friday the 15th. And yeah, we're not taking any more orders for today because it is going to be a shorter live. Sue, thank you for the stars there. Okay, so it was going to be a normal live tonight, but I've had to change it to a shorter live, so I hope everyone can understand. So sorry. I can't stop yawning apparently, so I am sorry. Julie, I'm glad you're happy. I hope lots of you have been getting those earrings. I made so many classic spiral earrings recently, so I hope you're all loving them. I haven't got any earrings in today, just but yeah, I do love them. Right, so Kimberly, thank you for the stars there, my lovely. Today, like I said, I've posted the order list on the page. I can't get the other camera working, so we're just going to have to sort of swing around with this camera to see everything today, just because that's why I was slightly late. It's because I was trying to get the camera to work, and I just thought, you know what, we can do it without the camera today. I can move it, so it's fine. So yeah, we'll just have to deal with that. So we're going to dive straight in. At the moment, all oysters are available. We are running slightly lower on the mystery oysters. They have not arrived yet. As soon as they arrive, though, we will let everybody know. So we do still have them at the moment. If they run out again, I'll let everybody know. Hopefully I can top them up before they do, though. So sorry. Oh. Right, up first today is Samantha Bodell. Samantha, are you here? Let me ask Aaron for a tea. Tea, please. I did just have a tea, but I kind of he's going to be like, I've just given you one. I'm like, I drank it. I did kind of down it in a way. Rafiki, yeah, he's fine, full of energy. Samantha, hello, hello, hello. Now, Samantha, you've got 2 golden eggs here. Now, it's slightly different today. If I move these over, we've got 4 on the back, 3 on the front today. So 4 on the back, 3 on the front. Which one, or which 2, sorry, would you like? So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Sina, thank you for the stars as well there. Middle from the front and second across the back. Middle from the front, that's that one there. And second in, which is number 2, which is that one there. So, let's go down. The middle from the front is this one, and then this one was at the back. So we'll open the one that was at the front first. So in here, oh, I didn't get my bit ready to, let's pop them in there. Okay, so you have a anklet, I can see straight away. And you have the star anklet. Now again, this one, if I just pop it near my microphone, can you hear? Has got a little bell on the end there, which again, I love a bell on an anklet. So this one has got 1, 2, 6 stars hanging from him here. So if I show you here, so 6 of these stars. Now a pearl can be attached onto each star, or you can have the pearl moving in between segments, so it sort of moves up and down. So when we do your oyster opening, you can let me know if you'd like the pearl sort of on the star where it can't move, or if it moves in that segment. Okay, so I hope you're happy with that one. So that's your first one there. And that will come with one oyster opening, which we'll do in a moment, Samantha, for you. Moving on to your golden egg number 2. And, oh, in here, there wasn't meant to be any doubles. Okay, so I'm going to bring you back up for a sec. Basically, there's not meant to be any doubles. Now, this is a double. So what I'm going to say, Samantha, is either you can stick with this one and have 2 of the same thing if you was planning to gift one or anything like that, or you can pick another egg, my lovely. And that is, I'm only saying you can pick another egg because it's not meant to have doubles in the same, on the same night, if you like. So I do apologise, that's my fault there. But yeah, you can either stick or we can go for another egg because it is the same one here. What do you think? Oh, bless you. Okay, so sticking with that one, that's absolutely fine. So, perfect. Sticking with, oh, I forgot the camera still moved. Let's move you back. I'm glad you're happy with that then, my lovely. So 2 oyster openings there, which are 2 from the surprise bag. Just moving those eggs over again slightly. So would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? And is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So again, with both anklets, they can both hold a pearl each. And then on each one, just let me know if you'd like it attached onto the star or if you'd like it to be able to move in that little segment bit. So let's go down. Your oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. Donate the shells, bless you, thank you. So in your first oyster, I can see here you are twinning, and you're twinning with lighter rose gold twins here. So if I dry these up for you. Twinning with lighter rose gold twins. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is from your surprise bag here. There's one side and the other side. And in this one, you are quadding. You're twinning and quadding, my lovely. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so again, let me just dry these up here for you. What do you think to these? So you've got a dark grape purple, a candy floss pink, a coral and a lemon yellow. So I'll need to know which colour you'd like on each anklet, and then all the other pearls are yours as well. So twinning rose golds, grape purple, candy floss pink, coral and lemon yellow. If I run them through the board for you, rose gold number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Rose gold number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Grape purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Candy floss pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. Oh, sorry, he's not a 6.5, he's a 7. And your lemon yellow is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5. Of course you can. So let me just bring you back up and let me write this down. Rose gold on each anklet, fixed to center star so it doesn't move. And then you'd like to be invoiced for the others on lobster fittings. Perfect, I've got that down for you. Just pop your pearls in here. Okay, so Samantha, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. You're very, very welcome. Oh, what's happened to my stapler? It's got staples in. What's happened? Oh, it's jammed itself. 2 seconds. Ah! Oh. Oh, there we go. Why do they... Right. There we go. I don't know what happened then. Right, so yes, Samantha, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. Oh, Laura Rose, I'm glad you're happy. Oh, wow, Charlotte. Well, I hope you love it. We are, Carol. We are, after tonight's live, we're not live again until next Friday. So email-wise, it may be that you might get a reply on the Friday. It may be that you might not get a reply till the Monday. It just depends on the volume and obviously trying to get through everything. Up next is a mystery person. Now I'm hoping this mystery person is here today. So I'm looking for Jutta Lehrman. Jutta, are you here? Lisa, thank you for the stars. Oh, bless you, Jess. It's only 2 lives that we're not on. So it's the Sunday and the Tuesday. So only 2 lives that we're not on for. but my kids broke up for Easter holidays today, so it just means that I'm sort of taking that time to be with them, basically. Jutta, hello. Now, Jutta, if you wait a second, my lovely, you have, this isn't a mystery person. Now, I know you've got your order in just a moment, so we can do that Expand the Rainbow in a moment for you. However, this is a mystery person call out for you first. So, the message I have for you, Jutta, says, Jutta darling, just a little gift with healing vibes, Bronny. So if I read that again, it says, Jutta darling, just a little gift with healing vibes from Bronny. So Bronny, there is an oyster opening here for you, Jutta, from Bronny. So with this one, what type of oyster would you like? And then we can do your Expand the Rainbow oyster at the same time. That's not a problem. So I'll get the Expand the Rainbow oyster, but then for your mystery, so for your gifted oyster, which one would you like? I hope you are feeling a little bit better as well, Jutta. Mystery with that one. Okay, so mystery oyster is the one from Bronny, and then I've got your Expand the Rainbow here as well for your one. Okay, so let's get these open. And you said you was hoping for a yellow from the Expand the Rainbow. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for from the mystery oyster? Let's go down. So we'll open up your mystery oyster first. Oh, lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now straight away, you can see a pastel gold pearl here. And let me just have a squidge in here. And there's no more in that one. So you have a pastel gold. Now, I'll dry him up and hold him up so you can see. And then at the end, if you're happy, that's perfect. And as you know, if you're not happy, we can still swap him for you. So here is your golden pearl. And then moving on to your Expand the Rainbow oyster. And there's one side and the other side. No way! And in here you are twinning. And you're twinning with lemon yellow twins. And there's no more in that one. So again, let me just dry these up for you. And visually, they do look like they're slightly different sizes here with your yellow twins. So if I pop them in the sand and then I'll hold them up so you can have a closer look. What do you think to these? Now, you do have a fitting with the one from Bronny. So I'll need to know which pearl you'd like on the item of jewellery that you have, and then which pearl you'd like on a fitting as well, and then of course what fitting that is, and then that's from Bronny. So if I run them through the board, The gold pearl is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. And then lemon yellow number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And yellow number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. So they are measuring different sizes there. What do you think? What would you like to do? Okay, so let me bring you up so I can write this down. We're going to have lobster fitting on the bigger yellow, hoop fitting on gold, and then you'd like the slightly smaller yellow on the charm. Perfect, I've got that down for you, my lovely. Jutta, I hope you're happy with that then, and I'm glad you're happy with the colours as well. I really do hope you are feeling a little bit better, my lovely. That's safe on there. Thank you for the donations with your shells as well, and that's up there for you. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Oh, bless you, Jutta. Perfect. And up next today is Sarah Atchinson. Sarah, are you here? No, Jutta, you're very, very welcome. Oh, shiver. That went right through me then. Sarah, hello. Now, Sarah, you have got 2 golden eggs and you've got an additional oyster opening as well. So we'll do the oysters all together at the end if that's okay. So with your 2 eggs, if we go across, so we've got 3 at the back and 2 at the front. So 1, 2, 3 or 1 and 2. Which ones would you like? I'm afraid, Cindy, today is a shorter live, so we started the live with not taking any additional orders to open for tonight. And then we are not live on Sunday or Tuesday, so the next live opening would be on Friday the 15th. So Sarah, you get to pick 2 eggs and you've got 1, 2 or 3 on the back row and 1 or 2 on the front row. One from front and back. So number 1 from the back is that one. Number 1 from the front is that one. So if we go down, we'll open up the one from the front first. So in here, you have a bracelet here. Now this is the Pops bracelet. I don't know if you've seen it on the website. Let me just pop that bit in the correct bit. So this one is quite different in the way that it's sort of a double-ended bracelet, if that's such a thing. Sorry, just because it's been in this bag, the end's just gone round that way. I just need to pop it round there. Oh, and then that one round there, then it's done. Okie dokie. So this is the Pops bracelet. Oh, wrong side. So your pearl gets set here, okay, and then it's circled in with the zircon crystals going around it. So your pearl will be sat right in the centre there. You then have the chain, which then leads you on to this heart section down here. And then you've got zircon crystals at the bottom. Now what this is an adjustable bracelet. So you just pull this down to make it bigger. And then you just hold the 2 bits at the bottom and pull the heart up to make it smaller. Which means you've got your pearl on the front. Then you've got the dangle at the back. So it is meant to be, so you have these gorgeous longer bits dangling around as well. So I hope you're happy with that one. So you'll wear it as a bracelet, for example, and then you'll have this section here. And then, of course, if you don't like it, you can just sort of tuck them in. So you don't have to have it, but that is sort of the style of it, to have that extra sparkle. So that's your first one, and that will come with 1 oyster opening, and your pearl gets popped in the centre there, as you saw. Now this is the egg from the back. So in here, and you have another bracelet. I'm not sure what this one is called on the website, but let me explain. So either side you have this double snake chain section, which leads into the ends of the bracelet, okay? And then in the centre, it's really hard to show you actually. Where's my... No, we are fully booked for today. We're having a shorter live today, I'm afraid. If you would like to order, you'll be booking in for Friday the 15th, okay, which is next Friday. Sorry, I'm just getting it so I can show you on here. Okay, so you've got the snake chains either side, and then in the centre here you can see these hearts which link to the silver ball in the centre. Now your pearl will be sat sort of in between the ball and the heart there. So I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. It is, Teddy. It's quite different, but I think different in a good way. It sort of mixes the different styles of chains together, which I really, really, really like. But yeah, I hope you're... Oh, let's move this camera back in. I hope you're happy with it, my lovely. So they come with 2 openings altogether, Sarah. So I will need to know definitely a pearl on the Pops bracelet. So the first one I showed you. On the second one, you don't have to have a pearl on there if you don't want to. But of course, the option is definitely there to do so. So I've got your 2 oysters here. I'm just opening them up. Is there certain colours you're hoping for? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Let's go down. Perfect. So starting with your first oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in your first oyster, oh, you have a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. See what comes out and donate. Perfect. So first pearl is a darker pearl. Let me just dry him up for you. She does have an additional oyster as well. Yes, I'll grab that in a moment. Your first pearl out is a oil slick, Sarah, my lovely. So let's hopefully get this so you can see. So you can see there green and purple, and then it goes round into the blue. And it goes quite dark there, and then back into that green, purple and blue. So gorgeous oil slick here. And then moving on to your second surprise oyster. There's one side and the other side. And in here you've got a what looks to be a natural coloured pink. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so natural pink and a oil slick. Now Sarah, you do have an additional oyster opening, so I'll grab that for you now. What oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Going to bring you up so we can grab your other oyster for you. Mystery and donate, and you love the first two. Perfect. So your mystery oyster, donating the shells here, and is there a certain colour you're hoping for with this one at all? And let's go down again. So your mystery oyster, oh, quite a nice pop with that one. And in here there's your mother of pearl. Now we do have a slight two runaways there. 3 and 4, you are quadding with your mystery oyster. Okay, so again, Sarah, let me just dry these up for you, and I'll pop them all in the sand. Again, I'll need to know which one you'd like on the Pops bracelet, and then which one, if any, on the heart bracelet. Completely up to you, and of course if you'd like to swap these, if you're not happy with the colours, we can do that for you as well. So you've got an icy blue, a lemon yellow, a coral and a dark purple. All together that means we've got an oil slick, a pink, a natural pink, a icy blue, lemon yellow, coral and dark purple. If I run them through the board, the oil slick is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The natural pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Icy blue's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. Lemon yellow's not a 5, oh, not a 5.5. not a 6, he's a 6.5. The coral's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he's a 6.5. And the dark purple's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. Very welcome, Sharon. What do you think, Sarah? What would you like to do? Natural pink. Oh, let me bring you up so I can write this down. So we're going to have the natural pink on there. Oil slick on here. Sort of the coral and icy blue for light purple and rose gold. Now the closest I've got to light purple at the moment is going to be violet purple. So let me show you a violet purple. And then if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. And if not, there's going to be a weight on the lighter lilac purples. So then that's up to you. Okay, what do you think to those two there? And then we'll be swapping out the blue and the coral. Perfect. If I bring you back up again, they are yours, my lovely. Let's pop them in here. Okay, Sarah, I hope you're happy with that then. And of course, I hope you'll be happy with sorry, there we go. Keep forgetting the camera's not 100% on me today because I keep having to move it. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, so that's all safe on there, and then that's up there for you as well. Perfect. No, you're very, very welcome. Up next today is Marcella Hemsworth. Marcella, are you here? I took a video of an oil slick pearl. Would you be able to see it? I don't know if this camera would show a video that I took. This was an order that I made up the other day. So, are you ready? I don't know if it's going to... Can you see that? Did anyone see? Can you see the colours there? It is gorgeous. So yeah, this is one that I made it the other day. Like I said, somebody's order, somebody's oil slick. And then last one. I'll post these videos actually so you guys can see. But honestly, it was gorgeous. That's a hoop fitting, if anybody... That's what a hoop fitting looks like. Honestly, it's just stunning. Right, sorry, I'm looking for Marcella Hemsworth, and I think I just saw Sarah. Yes, I did see that. Sorry, my lovely. You can have the purple and the gold on lobster fittings. That's not a problem. I've got that down for you, Sarah. Marcella, hello. Marcella, you've got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Aaron's got me another new mug. That's what he was bringing in. I said thank you silently. It might be my favourite. In fact, I think it is my favourite. Yes. Oh, Emma, I hope you feel better soon. So, Marcella, you've got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I am, Sue. I think it's because he felt... I don't know why, but I think it's because he bought Krispy Kremes for him and the kids. And I walked in the kitchen, I was like, oh, and I walked out again while they were all eating them. Because I was like, oh no. So yeah, he was like, don't worry, you've got a surprise. I was like, oh. So yeah, I think that's why. Now, Marcella, just tap the screen for me, and if your sort of live bar at the bottom is grey, it means that you're slightly behind in the live. If you sort of fast forward it till it's red, that means that you're live and you're currently watching it now. So it may be that you're slightly behind, my lovely. Very crafty, Wendy. Sneaky, sneaky. Mystery and donate. Okay, so your mystery oyster. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? He would, Sue, in the long run. In the short run. No, in the long run, yeah, I would do. Right, Marcella, let's go down. So, your mystery oyster, my lovely. You've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see here, slight peeper there. And you're twinning. And you're twinning with Candy Floss Pink Pearls. There's no more in that one. So you're twinning with Candy Floss Pink, Marcella. What do you think to these? If you're happy with these, are you happy with one of them to go onto the jewellery? And if you're not happy, we can swap them, my lovely. So if I run them through the board for you, your pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. And pink number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5 as well. Marcella, are you happy with these pinks? If you are, perfect, I can pop one on the jewellery. And if you're not, we can swap them for you. I think we are on a we're slightly behind in times with each other, Marcella, so I am just waiting for you to sort of catch up, so I hope that's okay. Oh, Nicola, you're very, very welcome. I'm glad you're happy with that. Just going to pop it down for a second. Oil slick on the jewellery. Now, let me bring you back up to say, if you would like an oil slick, there is definitely a weight on an oil slick. So if you don't mind waiting, I can do that for you. If you do mind waiting, is there a different colour you would prefer? So I just need you to confirm that you don't mind waiting for an oil slick to become available, and then that's not a problem. I normally turn off the feature which allows people to sort of watch and join the lives at different times, but today, because I was late on because of the other camera not working, I just thought, oh no, it'll be okay. And now I remember that I should always turn it off, because Facebook automatically turn it on, and I think that's really good for sort of live videos, for influencers and people like that. But for somebody like who I need to have your interaction, obviously, to know. So yeah, I kind of need you to be on the same level as I am, time scale. Does that make sense? Oil slick, that's perfect. So we're going to swap one pink to a oil slick. I'm going to pop down here that you don't mind the weight either. We'll keep you updated on if and when we get, like, sort of, if we're still waiting for one or anything like that, as the time goes on. But hopefully it won't be too long a wait at all. I don't think there's anyone on the waiting list for one at the moment. I think it's just that they don't often come into our swaps. So I hope you're happy with that, Marcella. And thank you for the donations with your shells as well, my lovely. That's safe up there for you, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Fine with hot pink. Can you have the other pearl on fitting for a charm bracelet? Okay, so you don't want the oil slick. That's absolutely fine. In fact, Okay, so I've got that down for you, that you'd like to have the pink on the jewellery and then pink on the fitting. Other pink on a fitting. I hope that's correct, my lovely. Yep, that's not a problem. It is, Tash, yeah. It is completely. But I can't stop to wait for them to catch up, because it would never be, so I just sort of have to, yeah. So Marcella, I've got down that you'd like the pink on the jewellery and then the other pink on a fitting, which you'll get invoiced for. That is perfect. Okay, I'm sorry, Marcella. Basically, the live's running at different time scales today, so it's nobody's fault. It's just, it just is. So, so I'm sorry. But again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Up next then today is Tracy Burton. Tracy, are you here? That's still quite hot. Tracy, and I've got the different name here as well, so hello, hello, hello. Tracy, you have got 3 oyster openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to everybody joining. 2 Nunu, 1 mystery. Donate the shells. Is there certain colours? Oh, that's a stinker. There we go. Is there certain colours that you're hoping for? And your mystery oyster. So if I get these open for you. 1, 2, and 3. Oh really, Emma? I do have green eyes. Yeah, I do have green eyes. Right, let's go down. So your mystery oyster, you've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there is your mother of pearl. And straight away I can see that we have a pink pearl here. So let me pop him out. And then if we just have a squidge in here for you. There's no more in that one. So your first oyster has given you a pink pearl here. You've got no colour in mind. Okay, so we'll see what comes out, Tracy, and then we'll go from there. Oh, do they, Emma? Mine go from green to like a greeny grey and then back to like a brighter green again. I say that mine change with the weather. So then moving on to your Nunu Rainbow Oysters. So Tracy, Nunu Rainbow Oyster number 1. There's one side and the other side. And in here you have a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. So if we have a closer look at your darker one, he is a 2-tonal silver and purple pearl here. So I will just show you around the pearl. So he's quite a darker silver, but then you can see these purple flashes as you go around the pearl there. And then moving on to your third oyster, which again is your new Rainbow Oyster. So in here, there's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here you've got another larger, darker pearl. There's no more in there. And he is a darker gunmetal grey. Now he does look like he's got a slight blue hint to him, if you can see that. But I would say he's a base gunmetal grey with a slight, almost midnight blue sort of tone to him. So you've got a candy floss pink, a two-tonal silver and purple, and then a midnight blue. What do you think to these, Tracy? Again, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which ones you'd like where. And if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. If I run them through the board, your pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, he's a 6. Two-tonal silver and purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the midnight blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8, he's an 8.5. What do you think? You can indeed. Let me bring you back. So the midnight blue one, I don't think I would have a match for that because people request midnight blue a lot of the time, and yeah, I don't think I do have any in, especially that sort of larger pearl either. Now the two-tonal silver and purple, yes, I could match that one. I wouldn't be able to match it on the live, and that's just because I've got so many darker pearls. I would go through and find them, so I could definitely match it, but it would just be a matter of finding it. So like I said, I wouldn't do it on the live if that's okay. So if you'd like to match the two-tonal silver and purple, I can do that for you. I'll just need to know which one you'd like to swap out. Thank you, Tash, my lovely. So I have to hold it still. I have to hold it still so you guys can see the pearls. If I held it with one hand though, and ready, if I take the other hand away, it's back here. It can't be as still. It like has little. You can never hold it as still with just one hand because it has a little wobble. But two hands, I can sort of get it still. Match the earrings, please, and keep the blue for the other jewellery. Swap out the pink. Perfect. Right, so we're going to have blue on there, two-tone silver and purple on there, and we're going to swap pink to match two-tonal silver and purple. I've got that down for you. Now, Tracy, like I said, there's definitely not going to be a weight on that swap. It's just a matter of, because I have so many darks, going through and finding one which is the same tones and size for you. Thank you as well for the donations of your shells, Tracy, and I hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's up there for you. Up next today is Yvonne Hughes. Yvonne, are you here? No, you're very welcome. Yvonne, hello, hello, hello. Can you have carrot number 1, please, and donate the shells? Hoping for a TARDIS or dark blue or Pepsi blue. Have a mystery oyster, thank you. Okay, so Yvonne, hello. First of all, you'd like carrot number 1. That's absolutely fine. With the carrots, though, so with the Easter treats, we don't get to pick the oysters, I'm afraid. They do come from this surprise bag. Now, in the surprise bag is a mix of new rainbow oysters, expand the rainbow oysters, normal oysters, and 4 pearl oysters. So it is like a mix of mystery oysters, if you like, but they would be one of these. So I hope that's okay. But carrot number 1 is this one. So let's go back down again to get him open. Okay, so in here you have, oh, and you have a lovely one as well. So this is on the website, I think it's called the Blown Wishes charm. Let me see if I can get it focused. So it is a dandelion, then with all the little bits looking like it's been blown and somebody's made a wish on the flower itself. So because of the lighting, it's quite hard. I'm going to have to show you over here. Nope, it's either reflective or the light's too bright. So this is the Blown Wishes charm. I hope you're happy with that one. So if I bring you back up and we'll get your oyster opening for that. So you're hoping for a darker shade of blue pearl possibly. So if we get him open. Now Yvonne, you can still swap the pearl colour if you're not happy with these ones, okay. But we'll see what comes out and then you can let me know what you'd like to do. So in your surprise oyster, there's one side and the other side. And in here, oh, flying across there, you do have a darker pearl. And there's no more in that swim. Now if I have a close look to see what colour he is for you. He looks like he's a darker gunmetal grey with a few flashes of green to him. Can you see that sort of greeny tone to him there? Now Yvonne, like I said, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, we can swap them for you. It was donate the shell on that one. I just had to go up to double check there, Victoria. Keeping me on my toes. Swap for a dark Pepsi blue or a TARDIS blue. So I don't have any Pepsi blues available at the moment, but I do have TARDIS blues. So if you have a look at this one, And let me know if this one is okay for you. Let's pop it in the centre of the sand. Would that one be okay there? Do 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 do. Perfect, perfect, and you're very welcome. Yvonne, again, thank you for the donations with your shells, and I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives, and that's safe up there for you. Up next on today is Emma Abson. Emma, are you here? Victoria, you're very welcome, my lovely. Why not, Samantha? Let's go. Do, do, do. I've never been at the front of a conga line, actually. Yeah. Maybe I prefer being in the middle or at the back somewhere, possibly. Emma, hello. Emma, you've got a Easter treat with a Easter bunny. Would you like bunny number 1, number 2, or number 3? So number 1's on this side, then 2's in the middle, and number 3's on this side here. I can indeed. Leonie and Felicia, hello guys. Number 3, that's this one here. Let's bring you back again. Let's go down to open him up. So, in your number 3, oh, I love it. Okay. I could edit them together at, yes, do it guys. Send me your little clips in. I'll pop them all together. Oh, that'll be really cool. Maybe like do like little dancing pearls or something. Oh, right. So the pendant you have, Emma, is called the Beats Pendant. Now this colour is ruby. So it's this gorgeous, bright, reddy, pinky toned crystal heart here. Now it's crystal on this side, so you can wear it this side, but it's also a double-sided pendant because if I turn it around, it's got this gorgeous woven design on the back. So it can be worn either way round. Okay, and your pearl will be able to sort of flip from side to side as well. So you can sort of wear it one way one day and the other another day. So I hope you're happy with that one, Emma. Also, with this one, you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery if you don't want to. It's going to be completely up to you if you'd like the pearl on there or not. It also comes with 1 oyster opening. So from your surprise bag, let's get him open. And let's go down. So your surprise bag oyster, would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? There's one side and the other side. And in here, you have a darker pearl there. And there's no more in that one. Donate the shells, perfect, thank you. And it looks like you've got a darker gunmetal grey here, Emma. Now again, I'm just drying this up for you. Almost like a dark silvery grey tone to him. Now, like I said, you don't have to have the pearl on there if you don't want to. If you do want the pearl on there, are you happy with this one? And if not, you can swap the pearl as well. So lots of different options actually. What do you think, Emma, and what would you like to do? If I run them through the board, pearl number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He is an 8. Keep and have it on the jewellery? Of course you can. Let me just write this down for you, my lovely. I'm glad you're happy with the colour there, Emma. So let's pop him on here. Okay, Emma, thank you for the donations with your shells, my lovely. Again, I hope you're happy with everything once it arrives as well. And I've popped that safely up there for you. And up next today is Leanne Robinson. Leanne, are you here? Emma, you're very, very welcome. I'm looking for Leanne Robinson. Leanne, hello. Now, Leanne, you have an Easter treat as well. You have the carrots here, so let's go across. You can have carrot number 1, number 2, or number 3. Which one would you like? Hello. Number 2, that's this one here. So let's bring you back again, and if we go down, so in here you have a crystal charm here, and every pearl I should say colour is going to go with this one, because he is a jet black heart pendant. Now again, this is not our traditional heart that is on the website. This is the different style heart, which is not on the website yet. So it's longer and thinner heart shape wise, and it's this gorgeous deep jet black colour. What do you think to this one, Leanne? Now, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. You can have the pearl on or off of this charm as well. If I bring you up for the oyster opening, you like it, perfect. Now you get one opening with this one from the surprise bag. Would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells with this one? And is there a certain colour you're hoping for? So let's go down. Your surprise oyster. There's one side and the other side. Oh, you are twinning. You're twinning with lighter lilac purple twins. Twinning with let me try that again. Twinning with lighter lilac purple twins, Leanne. Now, if you're happy with these, again, that's perfect. If you're not, we can swap them for you. You can have one pearl on the jewellery, or you don't have to have one on the jewellery. It's all up to you, my lovely. What do you think, and what would you like to do? If I run him through the board, twin number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Twin number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he is a 7. What do you think, Leanne? What would you like to do? Can you have one on the heart? Of course you can. So again, I'm just going to write this down for you. Perfect. So Leanne, I hope that you're happy with everything as well once it arrives. That's safe up there for you. And thank you for the donations with your shells. Magnificent Marvandas. For Maleficent. Huh? For Maleficent. Yeah, that Mr. Maleficent. Right, that has brought us to the end of our order list for today. Like I said, it is a shorter live today. I had to book that in as a shorter live, so thank you all for understanding. We're going to be live again next Friday, so we're not live on the... So sorry, we're not live on the Tuesday or the Sunday or the Tuesday, but then we're live on Friday the 15th. So yeah, I hope you all have a brilliant week, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.